All right, just truly a disturbing story here. Some locals finding bones exposed at a cemetery.
One person was visiting loved ones at Catholic Cemetery on St. Stephen's Road when he came across this find. Our Tori Thornton is live in the newsroom with more.
Toy, are the bones still exposed?
They are, Byron and Lenise, and it's alarming. Many of the older graves are in deplorable condition with holes in them that expose skeletal remains. Now, we want to warn you, what you're about to see may be disturbing.
It's supposed to be a haven of peace, the eternal resting place for thousands who have passed in Mobile.
We're visiting graves of people that I know.
And while it appears peaceful with a quick scan, it's not a picture-perfect story.
And just ran across all these graves that are in disrepair, just alarming.
Some of the graves we see here in Catholic Cemetery have been here since the late 1800s, so it's no secret there's going to be some wear and tear. But folks say graves like this have simply gotten out of hand.
Open graves where you can see skeletal remains, things like that, things that should not be for a cemetery.
Many of the graves are in deplorable condition. Some are cracked, others with holes in them.
I often think about, what if it was my parents or my brothers or sisters' grave or whatever, you know, would I want to see that? Would I want anyone else to see that? It's like, that's unacceptable. You know, so some attention need to be paid to these graves.
Reginald Madden and a friend saw the horror last week. One grave has two worn out pieces of plywood covering the top of it. One of those pieces was moved to the side, revealing the inside.
That tells me that someone is aware of the conditions of the cemetery, but no one is doing anything about it other than just putting a piece of plywood over it.
Madden says this doesn't sit right with him, and he's hoping to help find a solution.
Well, is it norm to just see open graves, exposed skeletal remains? Is that the norm? It's just a matter of time before you find more graves like that.
Now, we reached out to the Catholic Archdiocese of Mobile, which owns the cemetery. We also sent them the pictures of the skeletal remains, and they're now aware of the issue. We haven't received a comment back just yet. In the newsroom tonight, Tori Thornton, Fox 10 News.